Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night.
Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to get started with decorating the entryway, and we're just adding back this lovely arrangement that we created a couple of weeks ago when we did our 9 looks that we did for the entryway. So what I'm going to be sharing today is a brand new look. It's something that I decided on. It's very rustic, and I absolutely love what we were able to accomplish here inside of the entryway. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So I'm still thinking through the arrangement that I have here on the entryway table. So we're going to take a break. We're going to move over to the bench area. So over the last week or so, I finally got my bins down from the attic, and apparently like last year I went crazy buying a bunch of garland and I did not remember what garland I had. So I pulled this garland from out of the bin. I don't even think I used it last year. So I'm just going to see if I'm able to drape it here on the railing and see if I like it. It has the red berries in it, so I'm really not sure if I like it in this area. We did add some more of like a burgundy berry inside of the living room, which I absolutely love. So we're just going to see how this works. So I made a quick bow, the same ribbon that we used on the entryway table and then also outside with the planters. It's a wired red like satin ribbon, and I'm just going to add it here at the beginning of the garland and then also at the swoop in the middle. I'm just adding in the throw so I can step back and see if I like the way that the garland is looking. Okay, so I did not like the way that the garland looks. It's something about the color of the garland being so light, and then the brightness of the red berries are just like really throwing it off for me. So I went and I grabbed this Norfolk garland, Real Touch garland that I picked up this year, and I really like it. I wish I had picked up two of these exact garlands, but I have some other. So the one that is next to this is also a Real Touch, but it has like a little pine cones in it. And I think that the two of these blend nicely together. So we're just going to do a really pretty swoop in the front, more of like a larger dip. And then we're going to attach it, and then we're going to see how we like it. So I was playing around with the grapevine garland, which is hanging right above my head, to see if I liked the way that it would fit in if I just attached it on top of the garland. I really didn't like that, so I opted for copper bell garland. So I'm just weaving that within the garland, and I like the way that it turned out. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of the choice of the garland and the blending of colors and textures. So in case you're interested, I do have most items linked in my Amazon storefront. One of them being these amazing velvet pillows that you see me using all throughout my home. I went and I grabbed this wicker sleigh that I honestly thought I had returned last year, but I was so happy that I saw it in my bin. So I filled it with some pine cones and a little floral, and then we just added it there. Now, I told you I was really thinking about what I wanted to ultimately do here on the entryway. So what I decided was I went and I grabbed this miniature greenhouse that I usually use outside, and it's from IKEA, but I do have a similar version linked in my storefront. It's metal and it just corrals all of these wooden trees and then this trio of candles perfectly. So I decided to add that in there. So let me know what you guys think of the final look. So now that we can check off the entryway, we're going to move into the living room to put up the tree. So this is how we left it off in the last video. If you can see, the mantle is set, the balance of the living room is all done. It's just waiting for that beautiful Christmas tree. So I'm going to the basement. I'm going to grab the tree. We're going to put it in place. We're going to turn the lights on, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to decorate it. So I have really been trying to hold on to this tree. I don't even remember how old it is. I don't remember where I got it from. It was either Home Depot. Actually, it probably was Home Depot because at that time, that's where we were shopping primarily because Lowe's wasn't open in our area. So the lights don't work on it. We have to string new lights each year, but I like the texture of it and I like the fullness of it. We have two pencil trees that I was using off and on in this area and then also in the dining room. But ultimately we decided to have our larger traditional tree here in the living room. So that is what we are doing. So I'm taking my time fluffing each area. What I found was as I put down each stem, I go in and I fluff it at that point so that I'm not as overwhelmed and that I'm able to get the fullest look possible. So this is how the tree is looking. This is the next day. I added in these lights. Now on camera you can't really tell, but the lights are very white, like they're bright white. And for overhead lights, I love it, but I feel like it's too bright for the tree and for the look that I'm going for. So I went to Lowe's and I picked up some soft white LED lights, and I like that much better. Now I understand that you're not able to really appreciate the color of the lights because of the filming, but trust me, the new color looks much better than the old. So first we're going to be adding in the balance of the berries that we used on the fireplace. Now I went back to Michael's way too late and they were totally out of berries. So I only had 3 stems. So I decided to put those at the top of the Christmas tree. Now we're going to go in with the magnolia flowers, the same as we used on the mantle. I still had 2 full bushes available for me to disperse in the tree, and I absolutely love them. So I'm just fluffing them out and I'm going to tuck them within the tree, and we're going to add in a lot of other special touches as well. So this year I knew that I wanted to go with more of a burgundy, green, and earthy colors. So I was only able to find those ornaments at Michael's. And then today I went back to Michael's and I picked up this satin ribbon. It is absolutely beautiful. So what I decided was the velvet ornaments that were in there, I was going to put large ribbon, just like little ears hanging down. I cut it at an angle, and then I added in some of that floral wire that I've been using all throughout my decor to attach it to the tree. And the way that the little tails are hanging, it just makes such a statement on the Christmas tree. I absolutely love it. So I also wanted to try the little ornament cluster. I added it to the tree. I'm really not a fan of it, but I tried. I added them in a couple of spots. They look cute, but I don't know. I'm more into like the flow like of the Christmas tree. So I think that having the clusters, if they're just put in a certain point on the tree, would be better. And I think I might try to, do that a little better next year. But the star of the Christmas tree, hands down, is this grapevine garland. So I have 2 15 feet garland left over from when I did the mantle. And guys, I absolutely love the way that this grapevine garland looks. And I was able to put it all throughout the tree. And then the last touch is these burgundy velvet gold trimmed bows that I created. And this is the final look. I'm not going to give you too many looks because we're going to save that for the home tour. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a blessed week, and I'll see you back here on Sunday.